All right guys, so here we go. We got 3 kettlebell exercises for shoulder health. Let's get into it. So the first exercise is going to be for decompression. This can be done if you do have some type of shoulder impingement or arthritis. I like to do it because it actually makes my shoulder feel good. Get a little bit of pop in there and open up the capsule. This is good before you go to train. Feels comfortable. It allows me to get more range. It increases that capsular space for allowing me to do more work ahead. All right guys, huge announcement. Yes, it's finally here. Battle tested my post-workout recovery matrix. It is everything that I use put into one particular bottle. So check it out. Link is in the description. Now let's get on to the video. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a kettlebell. You don't have to go super heavy on this. And if you do have any pain, obviously don't do this. Get into a bent over row position. Take a kettlebell and you're gonna let it hang. And what you want to do is you want to move your body. So as you can see, as I move my body, my arm and my hand kind of swing, right? And that's the goal, right? We want to basically make sure that this arm is dead. So it's just rolling around. And what you're going to do with the kettlebell is that end range weight allows for that decompression to occur. So from here, I'm going to let it just hang. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and shift my body weight. Now you can go circles, you can go up and down, right? But you're gonna basically do this for about a minute long. And like I said, just let go of everything. Let the shoulder open up. You may hear a couple pops to open up that capsule, which is good. As long as there's no pain, you're good to go. So like I said, you're gonna hang out here, do this for about a minute or so on each arm before you start your main workout sets. The next exercise is a Kettlebell Halo, and I see a ton of people do this wrong, so we're gonna break this down a little bit more. And what I see mainly with guys and people that I work with is that they lack the ability to move the kettlebell around their head, and they compensate by moving their body around the kettlebell, and that's not what we want. We wanna lock ourselves down, root ourselves into the floor, keeping a nice braced core, and then you're gonna work those shoulders, right? As you go to rotate, you're maintaining a good position, a good postural position as you go to rotate around the head. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the kettlebell bottoms up, come down, lift, straight up. Now from here, elbows are in tight, bottoms up position. I'm gonna start with my elbows at a 90-degree angle right there. And then from there, I'm gonna rotate first, pulling that kettlebell towards me. Now, as I go to pull that kettlebell up, right, I'll be able to hold it in one position, elbows at 90, close to my body. I can even let this thing go and maintain position here. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab, and then I'm gonna rotate all the way around my head. Now, the other thing that I see is that people tend to go too shallow. They're not willing or cannot get their arms all the way back, right? Stretching out those triceps and getting that kettlebell behind them as much as possible. Another thing that I see is that they break here in the TL junction. So the thoracolumbar fascia starts to open and then they lose position. So we wanna draw down the rib cage, keep everything tight, keep the elbows tight to the body and to the ears, and then comb that thing around the head and back to position. Bring it up, lock in place, elbow at 90 again. Big stretch, elbows in tight, not flared out too much. And we're gonna comb it around the head and bring it back around. Reverse the process, around, elbow in tight, back down. Again, I'm not moving at the trunk. Everything's around the midline and nice and tight as you go through, all right? Again, it starts from the feet, so the support system, grab the ground with the toes, externally rotate, squeeze the glutes, lock in your rib cage, everything's drawn down, and then work that full range all the way through. So sets and reps, 2 to 3 sets, around 5 to even 10 repetitions on each side for your warm-up. So the next one we're gonna do is a kettlebell arm bar. Now this is gonna be good for shoulder stability and also thoracic rotation and mobility. I'm gonna start off, just cradle it, get into a good position. From here, we're gonna go ahead, straighten that opposite leg out, punch up to the ceiling, all right? From here, I'm gonna go ahead, take my hand, I'm gonna bring it back behind me, right? So I'm gonna get a big stretch here. From there, I'm gonna drive up. So I'm driving my hip, pulling and pushing at the same time. Here, I'm gonna get a big stretch here on the backside hand, And then from there, as I go to rotate, I'm gonna bring this knee over and down into the ground. So now the hip is totally facing down. As soon as I get to that end range, I'm gonna try to walk my hand back even further. And then I'm gonna slide my leg down and look up at the kettlebell. Holding position, making sure that my shoulder doesn't internally rotate as I go to rotate my body. So shoulder blade is down and packed, I'm externally rotated, and I'm gonna keep working all the way, my hand all the way back until I get to an end range position, and I'm gonna hold this position for 10, 20, even 30 seconds. Hold it, keeping it locked in, the lat is engaged, my hip is down, and again, like I said, I'm stabilizing my shoulder as I hold this position. Once you're done, rotate back, nice and slow, come down, then bring it down, okay? So these can be done 2 to 3 sets. Again, 20 to 30 second goes. Make sure that you maintain stability. As you go to lift up, don't let the shoulder internally rotate. So you wanna maintain that postural position, locking in the lat and getting that external rotation of the shoulder blade. Both sides, like I said, 3 sets, and then 10 to 30 seconds depending on your ability. All right guys, so there you have it, 3 exercises for shoulder health. You can do this as a warm-up, you can do this as corrective exercises. You can do this on your off days of training to help with shoulder health, stability, mobility, and just pure strength and functionality. So check it out, hope you like it. Hit the comments down below if you have any questions. If you're looking to train specifically for boxing and wanting to work with one of my strength and conditioning programs, check out Heavy Hitter. It's an 8-week boxing program now available. Link is in the description. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Please do so. Hit the notification if you are subscribed so you know when my videos come out. All that good stuff. Hit the like button if you like this style of video. Let me know by clicking that thumbs up, and I'll see you again next time. Peace. All right guys, thanks for watching the video. Battle Tested, my post-workout recovery training supplement is now available. Link is in the description. Again, this is all the formulations that I put together in one bottle to make you recover so that you can train harder and progress going further. All right, check it out. Link is down below.